selling real one Chevy.
Hey everyone, welcome to IJustWatched. It's your boy Joseph, and we're here to talk the Disney Plus original Hawkeye, season 1. I don't think it's getting a second season, but I'm not sure. But before we get into it and discuss the show, I gotta hit you with the usual, which is hopefully you like this enough to hit that like button, hit the subscribe, and hit the little bell to get notified. Let's talk Hawkeye. I thought the show was pretty good. It feels small in comparison to the other shows on how grand they're being, excluding Moon Knight, like Loki. I would say low key, but Loki with the whole breaking of the branches and unleashing the multiverse and basically unleashing Kang the Conqueror. WandaVision with giving us a White Vision who's having a whole personal conflict with beliefs in life. We don't know where the fuck that dude's at. Wanda eventually becoming a villain and shitty ass Doctor Strange too. So in the grand scheme of things, this one felt kind of nice and normal. Hawkeye's like, dude, I'm trying to retire. I want to go home for the holidays and be with my kids. Why is it always me? I actually really liked it. I like the fact that you see why Kate became an archer. Because she saw Hawkeye fucking save her life doing Avenger in the first Avengers, you know? I thought that was cool, like the way they connected that. And just seeing the fact that he didn't really train her, because when she saw that and the whole death of the father and the whole thing in that flashback, like, she's like, I want to be the best archer just like him, you know? I need to learn how to defend myself. Like, she basically had been training her whole life. I like the idea that it's really derived from him having to pay for the consequences of him being Ronin for a little bit and murdering monster-ass villains. I like that aspect of it. I like their dynamic where he's like, I don't want to partner. She's like, we're partners now. And she's like, it's your branding, bro. That's why people don't like immediately recognize you and stuff. We need to brand you proper. You're Hawkeye. We need to make sure people connect you to something visually. And I love the fact that we finally get a little bit of purple in his suit, like proper. And it looked cool, but we don't get it to the very end. I love the fact that those LARPers who helped make it for him. This show is very funny. I love seeing Florence Pugh as Yelena, aka she's going to be the next Widow. She's dope. Kate Bishop, Haley Steinfeld killed it. Jeremy Renner is good enough love. I think he does a great job as Hawkeye. And I love the fact that in this one, they play into the fact that he is hard of hearing or deaf, because in the comics that's true. So I like this one with the use of sign language and the pushing of that forward. Echo was cool. I mean, I don't really care for the character too much. I think she's a neat character, but the fact that she's getting her own show just to bring in Daredevil. Yes, it's going to be her show, but watch, they're going to utilize the shit out of that to bring in Daredevil and kills Kingpin. Shoots him in the face. We didn't see it. We just heard the bullet go off. Clearly he survived. I really wish they wouldn't have brought in the Netflix Marvel shows and would have gave us their own version of these characters. Because for one, he said they weren't going to do that. So I was like, cool, like when you bring these characters in, I want to see a proper MCU version. Like, you know, instead of trying to build or just mix it that, which is already convoluted. I like him as Kingpin. My only issue is he's a big dude, but he's small for the Kingpin. In this one, I like the fact, okay, they play to his strength. Like, you see him, he's strong. He doesn't have technically any superpowers. If I remember correctly, his muscle fibers or tissues like so dense, it makes him stronger. And so through working out, it's like he's all muscle. Like, yes, his character always has like a gut, but it's because he's a legit bodybuilder, but like on a peak human strength level. I wish they would do like what they did with Hagrid, because Hagrid, big ass dude. So like, even if you had D'Onofrio, still be Kingpin, but use practical effects with CG touch-ups to give me this Kingpin, like huge monster dude, not just this dude who's like in a white shirt or a white fucking jacket. Kingpin is a massive dude. Like, you look up at Kingpin. Kingpin don't fit in doorways. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're custom built. It's missing that part because Kingpin's an intimidating character. He's a great villain. He's smart and he fights everyone who's in New York. He messes with Avengers, Daredevil, Spider-Man, Punisher. Like, I can, like, on and on. Kingpin's a monster, and he is attached to other villains through financing them or suits or like whatever. So he's a dope character to have in the MCU, but I wish he would have just be more intimidating looking. You know, bigger, more of that presence. That being said, I think Hawkeye was a fun show. It had some really funny moments. I'd be okay with a sequel or a second season to see where it goes, to see where they take the characters. Clearly, they want to give us Young Avengers because they're providing us with the whole team of them basically already, singularly, or West Coast Avengers. They're clearly trying to do that. So I'm interested to see where it goes. I want to hear your thoughts, your comments, your questions, your concerns. How'd you think or what you think of the show? Let me know down below. What do you think of them bringing in the Netflix? I know a lot of people are cool with it. I just would have preferred their version of it from the jump. And because of those, I feel like you don't have to do deep lore explaining. You could just have them exist And now that the bigger shit is out of the way currently, you know, they could come into play. But I want to hear yours down below. Comments, questions, concerns. Let me know. But until next time, stay safe, be well. Adios.